The Lord is our shepherd, I shall not want. He make an eye lie down in the green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water them. Him restoreth I soul. Him leadeth I that a part of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea! Though I rust, I go walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I can't fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff, them comforted I and I. Uno prepared a table before I in the presence of our enemy them. Uno anointed I head with to the oil. The cup runneth over. Surely, goodness and mercy, I go follow I all the days of I Ivan. I go dwell in the house of the Lord. Jah, Kremawe. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. We are live on Facebook, also live on YouTube. And of course, we are here to speak truth to power. My name, Blakk RASTA. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a black pot. And each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes, and sizes, aromas, and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the black pot where they are subjected to some good amount of eating. At the end of the day, they produce food in all this sumptuousness and palatability for the nourishment of the whole family. This is what we do exactly here. Pick up different ideas from so many different sources. Bring all of them together. Pick the creme de la creme of all these ideas and use that for the development of our people, our continent, our land. Here we don't criticize. But if we must criticize, we would only just do that to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. Please share the broadcast, hit the like button, and also recommend this channel to many more people, family and friends, and even enemies. My brother, my sister, most importantly, subscribe to this channel. My name is Blakk RASTA, and today we have 3 very important issues to look at. Send your comments coming in. We're going to read them in 2 batches. In the interim is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, and here we speak truth to power. Story number 1. Now, the very first story we are looking at today concerns Kwesi Pratt, and it says something very interesting. Kwesi Pratt angry over Mahama'S political appointments. You remember a couple of weeks ago we were trending because I made some comments about some appointments here and some appointments there. Not all the appointees, but I felt that some of the appointments were overly ambitious. And for that matter, they had some political underpinnings and considerations. And I remember I considered some of those as cockroaches, lizards, and so on and so forth. It trended so much last month and is still trending on social media. Kwesi Pratt seems to share the same view with me. Who is Kwesi Pratt Jr.? This is the man. I love him. He is a nationalist. He is a patriot. In fact, President Mahama'S has appointed his own daughter in his government. But that does not stop him from speaking against the government if there's something bad happening. He's a hard to the umpteenth time Nkrumahist. He's called Kwesi Pratt Jr. What does he have to say today? Run it, my old. Kwesi Pratt is speaking, and he says, Ghana does not belong to Mahama or NDC. Kwesi Pratt loses cool over political appointments. Run it, my old. Now, the managing editor of the Inside newspaper, Kwesi Pratt Jr., has condemned politically induced appointments at all levels. Speaking to the trend which is gaining widespread attention and acceptance on Pan-African TV on March 22, 2025, that's only 2 days ago. He described the trend as anti-national and stupid. So you see, mine was even what? Mild. I said cockroaches, lizards, and grasshoppers. He said it's anti-national and stupid. Now, the new trend I'm seeing on social media of late is that national assignments are being given based on political links. And you will see a tall list of openings being tagged available to party affiliates. What nonsense is that? That is anti-national and stupid, he said. He stated that it brewed retaliation from opposition parties and denied ordinary eligible professionals job opportunities. Should the NPP ever come to power, I am sure if you are a medical professional, even if you are, you would have to present your party card to get a job placement, he said. He described the emerging trend as bad precedents, declaring that the country is for all Ghanaians. Hence, people are expected to gain employment should they decide to remain apolitical. What is happening in this country? We are one people with one destiny. So the people who are not aligned to any party, are they not Ghanaians? Ghana does not belong to John Mahama and the NDC. What happens at the polls is just to elect people who can manage the country. And it ends there. We must apply the same level of discipline and principle in our fight against illegal mining, he added. This is John Dramani Mahama. He is the president of the Republic of Ghana. He's been president for the past 2.5 months. He was president before, in fact, twice. Once he completed the tenure of office of his political mentor, John Evans Atta Mills. And then he came for his own tenure, finished it, and the second tenure, he couldn't even get elected as president. Now Ghanaians have gone crying back to him, asking him to return, and he returned. I must say that President Mahama is doing very, very well so far. And I've said it time and again. Lack of patriotism is what is going to kill Ghana. And I think that that is positive, as long as he sees them to be creatively patriotic. My brother, my sister, he still keeps them there. And that is very positive. Now the country begins to flop and drop when it starts going political. Even if political party members are not qualified for certain positions, the fact that they have the label of the political party, they are pushed in there. That is what collapses the nation. And John Dramani Mahama has worked so hard to be able to deal with this. One thing everybody's waiting for is the fight against Galamsey. If it was wrong in the days of the Mahama'S government, it must be wrong in these times. In fact, wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter who does it. For John Mahama, I have one thing to say. Continue to remain patriotic and push the patriotism agenda. That is the only thing that will save Ghana from decay. Let's push that agenda of patriotism. Aside that, our nation would crumble like a house of cards. It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Oh my God. When we return, we got more. Hey! Hey! Wayo! It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushodom, and here we speak truth to power. Next story. This is hot. Exposé. One Akufo-Addo Appointee, 27 houses. Hey. My brother. The Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayine, has spoken. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine. That is his full name. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine. He is from the Upper East region of Ghana. He has spoken. And what is he saying? He is saying something interesting. Now, one appointee of the former president, Nana Akufo-Addo, Kwabena Edubuahin, the CEO of the NSB, has diverted 39 million Ghana cedis, an equivalent of 7 million American dollars, into his own personal account and his wife's accounts. Money that was a contract signed between his outfit and an Israeli company called RLC. As if that was not enough, it is said that this man alone owns so much property. We're going to list all the property that he owns. He's been arrested by the state, my brother, my sister, and he's presently languishing in the boulders of gold jail. Now we all remember Eugene, right? Eugene, who was at the presidency. We all remember he and his wife's legal tussle. And it came out that he owned so much property. A few years back, he had nothing. When he got into politics, he certainly became a wealthy man. That matter went nowhere because his party was in power. Maybe this is a mentee of that guy called Eugene Ahen in the presidency at the time. They are now in opposition. Whatever money any politician has stolen, this is the time to vomit it out. And it looks like John Dramani Mahama has stood on his two legs and is making sure this happens. Shall we look at the list of alleged properties acquired by Edubuahin and wife since 2018? How many years now? 7 years. Now, the immediate past Director General of the National Signals Bureau of the National Security Council. Listen, the National Security Council, he works under them. The people who are supposed to protect us and give us a secured country, they are those who are looting. Kwabena Edubuahin and his wife, Angela Ejeboatin, have been detained by the Attorney General's office following his arrest at the Kotoka International Airport. What was he doing at the international airport? Running away because he has dual citizenships. You see what we keep saying about dual citizenships? And some of you are taking that for a joke. There are people who don't agree with me. Oh, me, if I get citizen of America, I go take. After all, what? I go denounce the Ghana oneself and do one. No problem. Go ahead. We shall stay and make sure we make Ghana proud and very, very attractive for people to want to also lose their citizenships and pick Ghanaian citizenship. If we all continue looking for citizenships elsewhere, our nation will never develop. Patriotism will be relegated to the curb. He was arrested at the Kotoka International Airport because he had just acquired a new citizenship. So he was flying. Following his detention, Attorney General Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine revealed at a press conference on Monday, March 24, 2025, a list of properties acquired by both suspects since 2018. This was established through painstaking investigations by the IOCO and the Attorney General's office, indicating that the properties acquired were bought using embezzled state cash. Number one. Number 2 Stream Part Drive, Mayfair Estates, La, Accra, which is estimated at 1 million American dollars. That is 15 million Ghana cedis. Number 2 Stream Part Drive. The whole of the Mayfair Estates, number 2 Stream Part Drive, is owned by this guy. is worth 1 million American dollars. How many of us know Mayfair Estates? Number 6, Edith Avenue, Mayfair Estates, La, is also owned by him and his wife, an appointee. Number 7, Edith Avenue, Mayfair Estates, La, it is estimated at 200,000 American dollars. Number 8, Edith Avenue, Mayfair Estates, La, Accra, estimated at 97,815 American dollars. Number 9, Edith Avenue, Mayfair Estate, La, Accra, also valued at 270,000 American dollars. He owns that. Number 10, Edith Avenue, Mayfair Estate, La, Accra, estimated at 150,000 American dollars. Additionally, another initial cash deposit of 500,000, that's $500,000 American dollars, was made to purchase 5 more houses. Where from this money? Where from this money? Cecilia, the past own is even a joke. Vertex Properties at Oyarifa Gated State Development. This consists of 27 houses. Listen. Each valued at an estimated cost of 295,000. That is in excess of 127 million Ghana cedis. Vertex Properties at Oyarifa is a gated estate development. He has 27 houses in there. So you see, we said one appointee, 27 houses. It's actually more than 27 houses. Where from this? It's not ended though. 2 properties in London. He has finished buying houses in Ghana. He's in London buying houses. Now the Attorney General further disclosed that an amount of up to 39 million Ghana cedis was allegedly diverted and embezzled by the suspects from the agents. 39,462,480 went into Edu Boayin and his wife's pockets from one transaction. The Attorney General said, we are still tracking suspect Edu Boayin, his wife, and their assets. In the coming days, we will file the necessary charges against him, he stated. Kwabena Edu Boayin has since been arrested in connection with the alleged diversion of public funds meant for a cyber security defense system. My brother, this guy, this idiot, was trying to run out of the country. Look at his face, so morose. My brother, my sister, when the country was running around, people like idiots like this even know how to steal. You see his face, he looks like a pastor. He looks like a man who will quote the Bible from morning till night, not knowing or Shesmasin or Ziban. Wicked people. My brother, we are running to the IMF and the World Bank. In this country, hardworking people are never rich. They die poor because of idiots like this. He is stealing a lot of money, allegedly, to the point that he has roped his wife in fact, and recruited her as a new thief to also benefit from the thievery. One appointee over 30 houses. One Nana Akufo-Addo Appointee. They didn't find anything wrong with Eugene Ahin's properties. A short period, so much. And this guy, political appointment, look at how much he has amassed. How much is his salary? So you see, they only came to loot, to kill, and destroy. They are the enemy that Jesus was talking about. Nana Akufo-Addo has been booked for hell. Baomia has been booked for hell. That is their place. They have served Ghana nothing but wickedness and wickedness and wickedness. Look at this idiot. One day, my children will meet his children and they will laugh at my children that their father died poor. But I will die poor because of idiots like this. You work very hard. My brother, my sister, you gray, you get all white, you beat them, there's not even one gray hair there, yet they are older than you. Stress. You are stressed. You work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They bask in their selfishness and enjoy all the money. Thanks so much to the work of Oral. People like this have been exposed. And John Dramani Mahama, I applaud you. Keep running after these guys. Please, what happened to the Eugene Ahin issue? Can we go back to it and authenticate how he got all his properties? Can we also hit Asisile Dapa and more? That's Eugene Ahin. He and his wife, they separated, you know. And when he was trying to divorce her, she got angry and ran to the courts. And then the court quickly decided to listen to her. She listed properties owned by her husband. And you see that white one in the middle? It's a waterfront mansion. You see the water there? Waterfront mansion. This guy used to sell pampers and toffee on the streets. When he joined politics, all of a sudden, he owned houses. Look at that huge mansion up there. He had a state-of-the-art barbering shop, a fleet of cars. Oh, Jesus. Wait. The barber shop me ba. Who me ba se. Ne papa ne she. Ne papa ye. Poor man. Because of chrono. Anokre. En kasabio. Dash them away. It's time for the long arms of the law to deal with this. Dominic Ayini, I salute you. Ablakwa, I salute you. And all those people in the oral team. To God be the glory. Go after Nana Akufo-Addo and Baumia too. And the rest of them. Nobody's above the law. It's the Black Pot. A.K.A. Kokoshonum. We have 10 minutes more to go. We're going to be reading your messages when we return. And then we'll take a last story and we are done. Hey! Hey! Wayo! It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonum, and here we speak truth to power. Shall we look at your messages? All right. Wani boy says, welcome back, my king, a beautiful Monday night. Wayo. To my darling says, Galamsey's story always makes me sad, and I hope President Mahama can find the best solution to this. Ghana first. Dogboy Bright says, good evening, Black, my mentor for life. Respect. David Pamford says, more fire. Suleiman Nash says, good evening, Mr. Black Rasta. I'm enjoying the show. Thank you. Raphael Kofi says, good evening, Black. Regards from Tina Ray. Why, Raphael. Mark Romeo Fori says, good evening, Professor Black. Eno Abdomasa says, thumbs up. All right. Okay. More comments coming in. And yes. Mubarak MBK says, Black, spread the news. We are active. Omai Banana Sahini Angwa says, more fireworks. Ebenezer Akandurugu. This man and his brother are a disgrace to his father. I like that. So this man and his brother are a disgrace to his father. Interesting. Muftau Adule says, good evening, Black Rasta, watching live from Tripoli. Keep it up. Wayo. More comments coming in. I will take the second batch soon. For now, final story, my youth. We are live on Facebook and also live on YouTube. Make sure that you share the broadcast so many more people can be part of it. Galamsey, Ghana to start shoot to kill. Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill. Will Mahama do it? I know he condemned it during his campaign. Say, under no circumstances should anybody be shot and killed. But look at these pictures. Come back to the first picture and watch the first picture well. Watch this. Now the top left is the original. Galamsey came in and turned it into milk. Can you see that? That's what Galamsey has done to that area. Look at the dense forest, so dark you couldn't even go into it. They've collapsed it and destroyed it like this. Now top right, you will see two rivers. One is very blue. The second one is milky. This is River Pratt. Now you look on the right, far right, you see that they have dug a whole Galamsey cave. It's a whole Galamsey empire. And when you look down, this is what they are doing to our country. More pictures. Look at this. These people, they are all doing Galamsey. The dangerous chemicals they put in there. Some of them will get ovarian cancer, cancer of the vagina, cancer of the eyes, cancer of everything. Cancers that do not even have names. They will get from the chemicals that they use in doing this to the motherland. Look at this. It looks like a Jesus Christ cross. But my brother, my sister, they are crucifying the land. Flora and fauna destroyed. Look at what is happening to our country, Ghana. Look at this. And they are well armed, shooting and killing. They went to forestry. A few days ago, my brother, my sister, they shot. And there's one forestry appointee who is almost dead, in critical condition. But what are Ghanaians saying on the internet? We call them the netizens because they operate on the internet. So they are netizens. They are not citizens. They are netizens, right? Shoot to kill. Netizens call for stiffer approach after Galamseyers attacked operatives of Forestry Commission. Run it. Illegal mining, widely referred to as Galamsey, has resurfaced on social media, prompting strong protests from Ghanaian netizens against this ongoing issue. Now, this reaction is on the back reports that some illegal miners in the Ofin Shelter Belt Forest Reserve ambushed and attacked members of the Forestry Commission's Rapid Response Team. A member of the team was reportedly brutally attacked with a machete by the Galamseyers, slashing his knee and leaving him in a life-threatening condition. The miners were also reported to be heavily armed, carrying assault rifles and machetes. The incident has sparked widespread outrage and concern on X, formerly Twitter, with netizens demanding the enactment and enforcement of stricter punitive measures and a more robust approach to eradicating illegal mining. And some are suggesting that we should shoot to kill, dash. My brother, if you ask me, I will put a thumbprint on that 6 trillion times. These are not human beings, they are animals, they are pigs and goats and sheep. Shoot and kill them. Shoot them. Shoot. Shoot. My brother, if you sit like the fools that we are and allow them to destroy the water bodies, we shall all drink mercury, drink poison, ubenyachu. You get cancer of the penis, cancer of the scrotum, cancer of the medulla oblongata, cancer of the throat, cancer of everything. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? We sit down and say citizens, oh, they are citizens. No, these are wild animals. We have to shoot and kill them. Machine guns must be taken to all the Galamsey fields. No entry for the next 20 years. Anybody who enters there becomes food for the wild animals. Shoot them. Shoot them. We are tired of the diplomacy. And our country continues to go down. And politicians are using it to fuel their stupidity. We voted Nana Akufo-Addo out of power because of the foolish Galamsey that he propagated and pushed. Mahama'S knows better. Well, they gave each other 3 months to be able to deal with the Galamsey issue. Is it working? Move the machine guns in there. Anybody that is there, sees all the licenses, everybody should go. If you see anything moving there day or night, shoot them. Shoot them. I am so angry. These are the same idiots who steal money and go to buy houses in London. They buy houses at Mayfair Estates. They buy waterfront houses in Dubai because they have destroyed our country. I won't sit down and let pigs destroy the land that is meant for humans. I have tears in my eyes. My brother, it's sad. Why should we do this to our motherland? Enough is enough. Mahama, with all respect, if you must succeed in your governance, Galamsey is a very serious thing you have to deal with. These guys are not patriotic. They are looking for the downfall of your government. Shoot and kill them. Shoot them. If we shoot 10 people there, the whole place will be empty. Ghanaians are cowards. They will all scatter. And if they return, shoot them again. It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonamo, where we speak truth to power. Let's look at your final messages and we are done. All right? What the Adam said, hello, Black Rasta. You guessed it right. He's even a deacon of a church here in Ghana. And he gives sermons to huge congregations. Oh my God. As if I knew. Because that is the kind of innocent face that these pastors and deacons and deaconesses and all those people wear. To my darling says, what a wow. So Black Rasta, if an appointee can have 27 houses in just a few years of politics, then the gurus in politics own the air. You can imagine what the other ones are. I don't want to mention their names. Grace Saki, good evening. No wonder Nanado, when that woman had so much money under her bed, said, oh, I know you shall be exonerated. You are an honest woman. Ah! Naim Said Ahmed says, our country, God. Oh, Jesus. Ebenezer Kandrugu says, what shall it profit a man to buy 27 houses and rot in jail? I pray for God's guidance on Dr. Ayine to prosecute these criminals. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine. Conscious Agbemenu also says fire. All right. Omaimba Nana Nyansayini says good evening. Black Port Kukushunamo. Black, I think the government should deploy the military, that's army, the air force, and the navy to face the Galamsey terrorists in our forest and river bodies, causing fear within farmers who find it difficult to go to their various farms. They should treat each Galamseyer as an enemy to Mother Ghana. Watching live in a trotro from Medina to Ikuapi Mampo. I salute you and all those in the trotro. You are the true hardworking Ghanaians, not those thieving idiots. Yakubu Usman says, good evening, Black Rasta. I think our educational system doesn't promote thinking, but promotes remembering only. Yes, Chew and Paul. So you are 100% right when you said our problem is lack of patriotism. Timothy Zure from WA says, oh. Ebenezer Ando says, I'm watching you live from South Africa now, bro. Good job. Hey, Sedu Isaka says, Rasta, some of our politicians are wicked and corrupt. You are right. Ebenezer Ando comes back to say, good job, my brother. Emmanuel Oke says, keep on the good work you're doing. Zion Genesis says, thumbs up. Ha, Yalim Harun says, Black Empire Media, fire! Watching live from London. Pick up yourself, my brother. It's been the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kokoshonemo. Looking at the clock, we've spent exactly 30 minutes. It's time to go. Continue to share the broadcast and encourage more people to subscribe to this one. It's been the Black Pot. My name is Black Rasta. Hey, ya! Why? Why?